Twin flame energy, twin flame energy, twin flame energy.
Hello, welcome to Twin Flame Energy Podcast. I'm Dominique.
And I am AJ. This episode is about not allowing persons' views to ruin the mood. And you'll just have to listen to really understand what we mean. So let's go to the episode we call Learning When to Stop.
So, here's the topic I have. I'm calling it Learning When to Stop.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so learning when to stop. What I mean by that is this. The topics. I think we all yearn for something deeper. And so that's why we get into these like topics, like politics and religion and things like that. But we kind of take it from a place. Okay, let me back up. This is what I mean by that. We all have friends. We all have family members, and spouses, coworkers, etc., etc. Okay, these are people that you talk with. You know, even family members. To be perfectly honest, because at the end of the day, once you become an adult, that's like part 2 of your life, and they have to get to know that person. Especially after you've been an adult for a long time.
Yeah.
There's a lot of shit that you've done that they don't know. There's a lot of stuff that you've been through they don't know.
Yes.
And so the thing about it is they literally have to get to know that person.
Yep.
So in that, your views change.
Yeah.
You know, what you really think about things change. What you believe changes. And so the biggest thing that I feel passionate about, and the reason why I'm passionate about it because I don't have a problem doing it, I guess. And because I know the root of it is love and positivity, and that's why I can totally believe in it. It's learning when to say stop. What I mean by that for the 15th time is if it's Thanksgiving and I've got all my family together and we're enjoying ourselves, having a good time, da-da-da-da-da. I am not about to talk to you about politics, religion, those heavy topics.
Right.
Because in the end, all you're going to do is take what could be a great moment and turn it into garbage. It is literally stuff like that where people are like, I haven't talked to my cousin since last Thanksgiving. Or, you know, we fell out last Christmas. And it's like, oh, what did you fall over about? Well, you know, he's a this supporter and I'm a that, you know, he's a Republican and I'm a Democrat or blah, 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 or whatever.
Yeah.
And it's just, I'm sorry. It's just because that kind of stuff is just so superfluous to me that it's like you would literally throw away relationships or risk throwing away relationships over that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, once again, the argument comes from the fact that you are uncomfortable not being somewhat in control of someone else. Because at the end of the day, if I don't agree with what you believe in, the only reason why it would make me uncomfortable is because I have no control in your life. So at the end of the day, I really can't give you advice because if I'm a Buddhist and you're something else or whatever, the way I flow and the way you flow is going to be totally different.
Right.
Or whatever. And no, we're not Buddhist. But that was just an example. But so the categories, subcategories, titles, and things like that.
Yeah.
The point is division. We know this. Because at the end of the day, if you have 100 categories and you can place people in different ones, then you give people reasons to say why they don't like somebody else, why they don't mess with somebody else, Instead of being like, you know what, I don't really like to be in this person's space because I really don't like her frequency. When I'm around her, it just brings me down.
That aura is just, ugh.
Yeah, it's just it doesn't feel, it's not clean. It's like, it's just, it's not what I need to have in my space because it's going to infringe on my peace and my inner everything.
Yes.
That is really a very valid point if you're talking to someone. But you cannot say that a person is a terrible person by their belief system. Because at the end of the day, if you believe in Buddha and they believe in Jesus, don't both of you so-called believe in peace?
Yeah.
So the thing about
there's always
it
a common ground.
There's always a common ground unless it's a situation where you believe in killing people. Then there's not going to be any common ground. But the thing about it is, like
my dad and and my mom's cousin, they were best friends. Totally different belief system. They would be arguing all day and debating all day and having a heated, good debate, I would say. But they were best friends. They loved each other's company. You know what I'm saying? And it was always like, I can't wait to show him this because he think this, and I can't wait to show. And it's a certain level of respect, for what you believed in, and respecting your boundary.
Most people don't have that.
Set.
Most people don't have none of that. And so the thing about it is, you need to know who you are.
Yeah, most people
don't have it. And I know I don't have it.
Yeah.
Because I know what I believe.
Yeah.
And I know what I believe is definitely going to clash with what other people believe. Yeah. I also know I'm quick-tempered. And I was quick-tempered even when I believed what those other people believed. So it ain't got nothing to do with what my current beliefs. My current beliefs are what are actually helping me get past that quick-temperedness. Yes. But I mean, because I know that, and because I always strive for peace, I can go sit next to someone and have a conversation and spread love and joy and not talk about any like hardcore views. Just talk about how beautiful the trees are, and man, it's hot or cold, and there are hundreds of topics that have nothing to do with personal views like that.
Oh yeah,
they just have to do with positivity.
Yeah.
So, what is wrong? And listen, let's be real. There are a lot of religions out there that kind of promote that ideal that if you can sit in a room with somebody who has opposing views, you're a lukewarm person or you ain't on fire or whatever. But the thing about it is, what is beneficial about creating chaos? Because that's what you're doing when you want to get into a debate about this versus this. You're creating chaos.
It's a malicious intent to begin with. When you know and you do anyway, and you say anyway, or you try to, poke the bear, that's on you. That's on you. And literally now relationships are ruined. The holidays are ruined, or whatever the case may be, or just in general. And my thing is, for me, that, and you know me, I don't have issues removing myself.
Please believe.
I that's just something that I just do not have an issue with. When it comes to, the aura in that room is not for me. It's just not for me. But I do have another issue. And that issue is when someone brings information or something or asks me questions on the table, I'm going to give you my answer. I'm gonna give you my answer.
And you always know where I'm sitting there like, shut up.
Yep, and you always want me to shut up and be quiet because I'm gonna give the real, and I'm gonna give the give the total.
I'm telling you to shut 100%. Up for selfish reasons.
Selfish reasons?
Fully selfish.
I don't know what you mean.
Listen, there is. I have no problem admitting my shortcomings. I have no problem divulging what I am working on. And I have no problem pinpointing how to keep myself out of having flare-ups of whatever my issues may be.
Oh,
I will say
know
this.
what you
I
mean.
probably say it in every episode. This might be episode 700, and I will say it in every single episode. When someone, I feel like someone's attacking anything that means something to me. I value knowledge so much. I value knowledge like I value family, like I value peace, like I value all of it. So I do my best to keep myself out of situations that are going to make me flare.
Rev up.
So the thing,
So wait,
it's like it's like a rash.
But-
no, listen, let me finish.
Well, I didn't get to finish to
Okay,
begin with.
hold on. So all I'm saying is,
Because this is what you do when I do that. I start talking and you be like,
I'm like, well, you know,
And,
look, the potato salad is
so-
ready. Let's go.
I'm like, so
Then she said it's time to eat.
so
Let's go.
We'll never have conversations anymore.
Yep. So what I'm trying to say is, because that conversation will start,
Yes.
and then somebody is telling you why you wrong,
Oh yeah.
and please believe that ain't got nothing to do with constructive criticism.
Yeah.
It's about you picking your path and doing what literally is best for you and what works for you.
Absolutely.
Period.
Very true. And that is.
And sorry.
I'm not gonna talk much on this podcast.
No, listen, I'm about to say something very controversial. And this is my stance on it. I don't believe in evangelism. And what I mean by that is this. I believe that if you truly believe in what you believe, you will be the best walking representation of your truth.
Yeah.
And you will be like a freaking beacon. People will seek you out. Like, you, whatever you do, I want that.
I want some of that. Yeah.
So the thing about it is, look within. If you're not that beacon, why do you feel like plan B is to just drag other people to be like you? When you're not even the walking representation that people are seeking.
Right.
So the thing about it is, we should be focusing on self-betterment. We should be focusing on really diving into whatever our belief systems are, so that we can literally progress,
Yeah.
learn, grow, tackle those things like my anger issue that we see within ourselves are things that we need to get under control and under balance. And when you do things like that, that's when you have somebody tap you on the shoulder and be like, man, your energy is just like electric.
Yeah.
What is it that you do?
Yeah.
And then someone has literally given you a platform and said, talk to me. Versus walking into a room with people who are smiling, happy, enjoying themselves, and inserting your shit to fuck up the mood. And that's how I'm going to say it right there.
I mean, that is like, ugh, that is annoying and disgusting to see people do that. And you see it often. You know, there's those people who walk in a room and they think like, the party now can begin.
Like you'll see somebody with a t-shirt on,
Yeah.
and you don't like what the t-shirt say, and you go over and go, I need to like deliver you, and it's like, I'm sorry, I was just laughing.
Wait. What? Yeah, I had well, first let me finish saying what I'm saying, then I could.
I ain't gonna say nothing else. Go ahead.
Yeah, right. So, going back to that, yeah, it's like I don't have an issue with, responding or answering the question, or, you know what I mean, and I'm not hard to talk to. Me, I talk to people everywhere I go, no matter where I go. I'm always talking to people. I'm always, you'll see me have a friend at the book club with you. It's like, you just never know where you are, how you can impact someone. And for me, it's like if someone asks a question
whether they believe it or not, whether they feel what I'm saying or not, I'm going to give you my truth. I'm going to give you the real for me. I'm going to give you the information and knowledge that I've learned or I've studied or I've researched myself. And that's just the bottom line. And I'm not trying to be insensitive, but I don't care about what you think about it or what your belief is or what you want to try to sway me to do. That's not going to happen. Mm-hmm. But at the end of the day, I will still answer the question completely and truthfully. And I already expect people to not agree with me. I already expect that. And I'm already prepared for it. You know? And I'm a big bear, so I don't think I need you to fight my battles and be all worried because somebody gonna disagree with me. Because I'm looking forward to the disagreement to understand them and their views. Because I don't look at the disagreement for them being something that is like mean to me. That's not mean to me. You're just literally teaching me more about you and things you like. And I respect every second of that conversation even more because you just showed me something that you are into, that you like, or how you like certain things. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I don't like mushrooms. You love mushrooms. So I know that you love mushrooms. That's something that I can make sure I add mushrooms on the side for you on your plate when I'm making a dish. That's okay, but I don't want to be judged. I don't want to be hit and beat down because my views on, certain things is not the same as yours.
Thank you for listening to our audio blog. We hope you enjoyed it.
Let AJ know your thoughts. Leave your review on whichever platform you're currently listening to us on. And always remember to ignite your energy.
Oh, okay.
Twin flame energy, twin flame energy, twin flame.